Good afternoon, Lancers, and welcome to what is going to be our second last show of the year as we get ready to wind down the 2026 school year and move into exams. It was a packed week filled with 3 Lakessa championships and other amazing things happening here at UCC. I'm Colin McKay, your host for today. Our first story highlights 2 of 3 Lakessa championships this past week. Our senior boys soccer team wrapped up their 4th straight Lakessa title, defeating Northern 3-0 on Thursday of last week. Xavier Machado scored the game-winning goal on a penalty shot, which allowed our Lancers to book their ticket to SWASA on Thursday.
I'm really excited. The boys captured their 4th Lakessa championship for senior boys soccer in a row. We've really come together this season. It's become really strong defensively. Ashton Dittmer had its 8th shutout, which is pretty amazing for a grade 10 boy at senior level. But I'm most proud of how we've continued to execute our game plan and come together as a team, working the ball wide, even when things got tense and the game was tighter than we had hoped for at halftime. But all the senior boys stepped up. Xavier Machado came in huge with that penalty shot to put us ahead 1-0. Dacian Pilon van den Bogart, Christian Sufi all stepped up as leaders and helped make that really cohesive unit and showed the kind of the Lancer way and came above things when things got a little tense. We're super proud to be going back to SWASA and facing Holy Names next Thursday. We're really excited. We've seen them before and we know what to expect, and we're hoping to book our ticket to Grimsby next week.
It was a big moment for us in the game. We missed our first penalty shot, which was unfortunate, and we had to step it up. So I had to take the penalty shot. I knew I was going left the whole time, and I just put my head down and I buried the goal. And it was a big moment for us. Yeah, it was a big moment for us because we needed that goal to get us out the rut. We were 0-0 until half, and we needed something that would motivate us to get a couple more goals and get the job done. Oh, it means a lot. This is our 4th time in a row being back to SWASA. And last time we went to OFSA last year, we were the underdogs, and I think we can do that again this year. Practice tonight in Windsor on turf, so we get used to it a little bit, so we can get the ball moving, get the boys the chemistry better, and just overall just win the game.
At the time we produced this show, the boys were in Windsor playing Holy Names for the SWASA Championship. We will have those results on next week's show. Up next, the second championship from this week. The UCC girls slow pitch team completed their undefeated Lakessa season, defeating LCCVI 4-1 in the Lakessa finals on Monday. This is on the back of their 3rd doubleheader in the last 6 days. This one saw the Lady Lancers defeat Great Lakes in the semis, which led to their eventual win and UCC's first ever Lakessa slow pitch title.
Last night we had a big Lakessa win for the softball team. We've been working towards this for 4 years. These girls have been here working hard, practicing. This year we've got some major dedication. You know, the girls understand that practice gets us there. Yesterday we had a semifinal to finals, and our defense was basically flawless. The girls played great, fielded every ground ball, caught every pop fly. And then the hitting came along, and we had girls on base almost every inning in our final game. And we came ahead in the Lakessa Championship. Our senior girls, we've got Stella Northcott, Daphne Northcott, Bella Bayshard, Lindsay DeRoche, and they're really putting in the work, bringing the team to victory this year. Big game coming up on Thursday. We're hoping you guys can make it out. St. Clair Diamonds, 2:30. Come cheer on your girls. Come cheer on the Lancers.
Honestly, it's surreal. Like, we've gone 4 years since the program started 4 years ago. I was in grade 9, and it's just surreal. We haven't won yet. It was our first win for Lakessa, the girls slow pitch team. We worked really hard all season trying to just put everything together, defense and offense, and it came all together in the finals there, and it just worked out for us. Our infield worked really hard. We turned a couple double plays, and we just have a really strong bond. Thank our pitcher, Daphne Northcott, only allowing 11 runs all season, which is like less than 1 per game we even played. Just a standout for her. Offensively, like Lily Jack, putting up big runs for us, and we worked really hard together, and we just have such a good bond that it's hard to break. Putting in, half of our team is grade 9s, and then the other half of our team is returning grade 11 and 12s, and it just works. We just mesh together and we have such a good bond. It feels great, honestly. Like, we weren't expecting this at all. We expected to have a couple bumps here and there that would put us back, but hopefully we would eventually come to be winners, and we did. It worked out.
Once again, while we were producing this show, the girls' slow pitch team was in action here in Chatham, taking on St. Anne's from Windsor for the SWASA title. Lastly, some late results came in for girls rugby. Your UCC Lancers successfully defeated LCCVI on Wednesday night by a score of 38-7 to win the SWASA championship. Your Lady Lancers have successfully defended this title since 2018. Special mention goes to Casey Benech, winner of the Boom Shakalaka Award, and Zoe Barney Knight, who was selected by the opposing team as player of the game. Have you noticed flags on the doors of classrooms around the school? That's because next week is Multiculturalism Week at UCC, a celebration of culture, inclusion, and school spirit. Each day will feature a different theme based on different continents around the world, with some extra fun activities and delicious treats planned throughout the week. UCC United Alliance has spent tireless efforts making this week possible, and we encourage everyone to participate and make UCC a vibrant experience all week long. Here are a couple of student organizers to tell us more.
Hey everyone, we're from United Alliance, and next week we will be celebrating our Multiculturalism Week. So if you don't know, Multiculturalism Week is basically the week where all heritage gets highlighted, and we just kind of do a little bit of events so everyone feels like they're important. So on Monday, it's our launch day. So basically, each classroom will get assigned a country, and your job as students is to decorate the doors so that it looks nice and so that, we can see what country you're repping. On Tuesday, first we were going to do a multiculturalism showcase, but now during your fourth period classes, you will be watching a video of different students from around the school, basically just talking about things like what multiculturalism means to them, how can we celebrate more diversity throughout the school, etc., etc.
And on Wednesday in the NUCAV, Mr. Noah and Mr. Machado will be making noodles from different countries for us to be trying, and it's free, and a bunch of students are welcome to come and try.
And to close off, on Thursday, it will be our celebration day. So basically, that's a day where you can wear a jersey from your sports, or if you have any type of cultural wear, just feel free to wear it. And that's just a little bit of what we'll be doing throughout the entire week of Multiculturalism Week.
Guess our Lancer of the Week!
Guess our Lancer of the Week. Based off of these clues, do you think you can guess our Lancer of the Week? This Lancer is in grade 9. This student was involved in this year's play, The Little Mermaid. This is a French-speaking student, but they only take core French. The final clue is that this Lancer is always seen wearing sunglasses on their head. Do you think you can guess who it is? If you guessed Gabby Long, then you were right.
On Wednesday, UCC hosted the Life Skills Friendship Games, a day centered on community and connection. It saw UCC leadership classes creating and developing every activity from the ground up, ensuring a high-energy environment where life skills students from the Pines, as well as incoming grade 9 life skills students, were the active participants and the stars of the show.
Time to test your knowledge, Lancers, with this week's trivia question. Today's question asks you to figure out what the strongest muscle in your body is. Is it your jaw muscle? Your heart? Your glutes? Or your biceps? If you said jaw muscle, tell all your friends that you were right.
Since we led off today's show with our big sports stories, we're going to jump right into our Lancer look ahead. Next week, as we highlighted earlier, we kick off Multiculturalism Week. Of course, you're likely aware that our last day of classes is June 18th and exams begin on Friday, June 19th with your Period 1 exam. That's all for today, Lancers. We really appreciate you spending the last 10 minutes of your Friday with us as we work to provide you with entertaining content about being a UCC Lancer. As we get ready to wrap up, I want to remind you that subscribing to the channel allows you to stay up to date on all things UCC. Don't forget that next week will be our last show of the year. We can't wait to see you back here on the Lancer News Network in September. See you in the halls and stay Lancer loud, Lancer proud.